Hey everyone, and welcome to another monthly favorites, and welcome to the almost 25,000 of you that are new to my channel. Welcome. I am so glad y'all are here, but I just wanted to make it clear that while I'm welcoming everyone who is new, I am truly grateful to those of you who have been here for maybe the last full 12 years, who just showed up maybe a couple months ago. Regardless of how long you've been watching, I'm really flattered that you are here. Get a snack, get something to drink, let's go. I've broken it down as always into categories, my top 5 favorites for the month in beauty, clothing, accessories, and lifestyle. Everything is listed down in the description box below, and I have links there so that you can click on those to get more information or to just go ahead and shop. All right, let's start with, as always, beauty. First on the list is something that I picked up during the custom kit sale that Tarte had. Just finished last Friday, to be fair. So one of the things that I got was something I can't believe I've never tried. It's their Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I am hooked. I love it. Now for the last, 2 years plus, my go-to under eye concealer has been the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, which is very similar to the original Shape Tape, but it's a little more moisturizing and hydrating, and I do still love it, but this one is fantastic. I think the shade range is a little bit better, at least for me, and it just gives me exactly the look that I like, and I can use the same shade under my eyes and on my face, because my face creases, it wrinkles, everything does. I will say the key to a truly creaseless situation on any concealer is you have to set it with powder. You just have to, whether you use a little bit on a brush. I've been using a little puff. That's really key to keeping your concealer lasting all day and not creasing. While the sale is over, Tarte did give me a 15% off discount code that's good all the time, and it's just Marnie15 when you check out. So thanks, Tarte. Love this. Next was a new launch from BK Beauty, and it's an addition to their core collection. She launched 9 new brushes. I'm not going to go through all 9 of them, but there are 5 face brushes and 4 eye brushes, and you can buy all 9 in one set, or you can do just the face or just the eye. They are not available for individual purchase yet. There are some great standouts. I'm just gonna pick a couple of my favorites. If you're familiar with her foundation brush, which is, I think it's the 101, sort of an angled, well, it looks just like this one, but bigger. And she made a tiny one from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. This is Goldilocks right here. So this one works really well to pat in concealer. I found that the Angie Hot and Flashy one was just a little too small for that, but it's great for patting in concealer under your eyes. It fits in all the nooks and crannies, and if you really want to get in with the foundation, it does work for foundation as well. It's great for blending out any kind of cream product. I also really like, and I never like angled brushes, I like this one. It's the 112. This one is great for blush, and again for blending out cream or liquid products. And then on the eye brushes, it's hard to tell which one is my favorite. I love them all, but I'm going to say the 212, which is in between the 201 and the 202 as far as sizing goes, especially if you have smaller hooded eyes like I do. This is a great crease brush, and I've really been enjoying, and I didn't think I needed this. This is the 210. It's a smaller pencil brush than what's in the original launch, and it's much smaller and will give you a much denser and thinner line under your eyes or wherever you're putting this. I thought the original brush version of this was fine, but now that I've been using this one, I like it that much better. So these are all great. Really excited for this launch. I think it's going to do tremendously well. Okay, next is what's on my lips. So one of the reasons I actually enjoy doing sponsored content, other than, of course, the compensation, I mean, come on, but it does allow me to try new things that I might not necessarily think about trying, or I'm not even aware that it exists. And so I did over on Instagram a sponsored set of stories, so blink and you missed it, on the set of skin lip oils. And they're still on the site, and it's a good deal for 3 of these. It's introduced me to the world of lip oils. I know, everyone's been talking about these for a long time. I'm late to the party. I love these because they make your lips really shiny, like patent kind of leather finish shine, but they're not sticky. So if you like a glossy look, but you hate the sticky goopiness, these just slide right on. These go great over your lipstick, like what I have on now. I'll talk about the lipstick in a minute. But if you don't want to wear lipstick, but you want a little bit of shine, this gold one doesn't actually leave any real color. It's basically clear. This pink one, I would say, is if you want to do a like your lips but better look, just a really natural, pretty look. And then this red one, don't let it scare you, but if you want to wear red, but a full-on red lipstick completely freaks you out, understandable, this is a great option. But what I've liked to do with this is if I have a cooler tone lipstick that is washing me out, I just put this over it. It adds just a tiny bit of warmth, and all of a sudden, it's a much more wearable lipstick, or just changes up the look of a lipstick that you already like. And I will say what's also nice about these as we move into the cooler winter months is you can just keep reapplying this over and over, and it really keeps your lips hydrated and pretty at the same time. I was rearranging my lipstick drawer and I rediscovered this guy. It's from Revlon and it is Flushed. It is a cream finish. It's in the shade Flushed. If you're not new here, you know I just keep buying essentially the same color lipstick over and over. So this is a very neutral pink, easy to wear, but weirdly, I put it on in the morning and it lasts all day long. It shouldn't. There's nothing special about the formula. It's just your basic cream formula, basic drugstore lipstick, but the color is beautiful and the longevity is insane, and it's a cream finish, so it's not drying. And then lastly, I do have another Tarte product. I've mentioned this before. I may have included it in my September favorites. This Tarte Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. This will make your face look like you just photoshopped yourself. It's like an instant airbrush effect, and it does make your makeup last longer. It's a little messy. It is the finest milled, tiny little translucent powder, but it's really pretty, and I think it would actually be really good if you want to just do it, maybe not all over your face, but just target, like, these lines are fun, these lines are fun, under the eyes. A little goes a very, very, very long way. So first is something that I am so excited to share with you, and I am planning on doing a whole video about more dupes like this as soon as I find more. And what I'm talking about is I have found a more affordable version of an already favorite fashion item that is ridiculously expensive. So what I'm talking about is a favorite I've talked about many times, shared many times, is the Rails Hunter button-up shirts. They are, I think, full price $168. Yes, I know, I have bought a couple on sale and many at full price. They are amazing. If they are in your budget, they are absolutely worth it. However, I am aware that that is outrageous. So I've been looking and I've been Googling and I've been reading reviews, and right under my nose, I found this one. I've ordered another one. It's not here yet. This is from Treasure and Bond. It's a house brand at Nordstrom. This feels like, look at how, I don't know if you can tell, how drapey and smooth and soft. It feels just like the Rails shirt, except it's $58 full price, and they're frequently on sale because it's a Nordstrom house brand. They have a little more control over that. And the sizing is better. I will say the thing about the Rails shirts is that there's not a big difference between small and large. So unless you're in the 4, 6, 8 range, I think it's a little constricting on sizing, whereas this is a small and it's a little bit oversized and it fits like it's oversized. There is a difference between the extra small, the medium, and the large. I think it might go up to extra large. I can't remember specifically, but this is fantastic. And it's that flannel feel without it being heavy and thick. So excited. So happy that I found this, that even though I've only had this a little more than a week, I needed to share it. Next, let's put in some pictures, is the Jackie sweater from Avara. I just talked about this in my Instagram roundup that I did last week. You've heard about it. I gotta just mention it. Absolute amazing sweater, and I love, love, love the fabric. It's sort of like a scuba knit material, very on trend, and it's just a comfortable, easy to wear sweater. I wear it in a size small. I don't know what it is. I guess I've been going to Walmart so much that I kind of forgot about Target. I know. And I have this weird relationship with Target where I've loved Target for a very, very long time, like long before this channel started. And I used to shop there a lot more. And then when they started redoing all the stores and changing up the departments and adding all these new lines, I'll admit it, I got overwhelmed. And I just kind of stopped going in there. When I was in Austin, I did bring my trench coat with me, but we were out and about and I had left that in the hotel room and the temperature dropped and I got cold and there was a Target and we walked in, and next thing you know, I'm walking out with a utility jacket and I love it. I love all the details about it. I love the corduroy collar. I love all the things, the length, everything I've been looking for. So I have to include it because it's a great price. I found some great utility jackets that are closer to $200. This one is not because it's at Target, so I'm really happy about that. Next, we have to talk about, very briefly, the White House Black Market Skinny Flare jeans, specifically in the curvy fit. If you're like me and your waist does go in, but then your hips and your butt go out, this might be the fit you have been looking for. I love how it makes my legs look. They're super comfortable. The fabric is extra soft, stretchy, yet it doesn't completely collapse and get too stretched out. It maintains its shape. They do have sales all the time, so do keep an eye out for that. And I do mention weekly sales of note in my weekly newsletter that goes out every Friday. So if you want to be kept abreast of that, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. And then the last favorite isn't really a specific favorite. It's just something I've been wearing more. Usually I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl, or a cute top and jeans. And I've been trying to expand that, less of the jeans, more pants. And I've been wearing my J. Crew Factory pants. I've been loving my Anthropologie pants. I've been looking on Walmart. I haven't found any pants there yet. I did find a new pair of jeans. We'll talk about those next month. So send me your recommendations for pants that aren't necessarily like formal dressy pants that go with a suit, but just pants that you can throw on with a cute top, with sort of a knit t-shirt type material, and still walk around in for every day. There have been a few launches recently from Dean Davidson that are very exciting, and I've shared some of those pieces over on Instagram. But when we went up to Austin, I only packed one pair of earrings, and I wore them the entire, basically 3-4 days that we were there. They go with everything. They have a little hint of silver and gold, so I love a mixed metal look. They're very lightweight, and I just kept reaching. I mean, I love them. They're just an easy go-to kind of earring, suitable for all kinds of situations. Again, I have a discount code for that. It's 25% off, so that's a pretty good one, and it's Gold Girl 25. Next, again, we've talked about these a lot, so I don't want to dwell too much, are these Western style booties, slightly taller shaft, which I really like with the straight leg jeans. I found these to be super comfortable, walked around all over Austin and Georgetown in these. I love me a chunky heel. I'm really enjoying these quite a bit. Also, a favorite of this month, have to mention the latest launch of the Marnie satchel. If you are new, I did design this handbag. Gigi New York sells it for me. So does Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus and Vera Shop, but they only have the core collection of shades. This is the fall 2022 launch. It's a nice soft sage green, has a detachable crossbody, or it's an adjustable strap, so I guess it could be any length you want. And I just love this color. It just goes with everything fall. It's a fun color if you're looking for something new for your wardrobe. And then I have two more that are recent, but I have been waiting a long time to get these, and I just want to share them. The first is I added to my MZ Wallace collection. It's slowly but surely growing. It is this backpack, which doesn't look like much. It's a nice quilted backpack, super soft. It's far more spacious than you think. And what I like about it is for travel, I bring my laptop with me for obvious reasons, and I like that this has a padded laptop section, lots of pockets. It has the pockets on the outside, it has a pocket on the front, and then the back, I haven't even taken the tag off. I'm so excited about this. The back has this big pocket, which you can either use as a big pocket or you can unzip it on the bottom, and it's a luggage sleeve. So between this and my big travel tote that I have from them, I'm very excited. I think I'm covered on the travel end. And then the last accessory, I treated myself to a new wallet. It's this little guy here. This is from YSL. I have found as I gotten older that I don't need I used to have these big giant wallets that could almost double as a clutch. And now I just need something to hold a couple of credit cards, ID card, insurance card, those kind of things. I do occasionally still use cash, so there's a little zipper at the top here, and it's more functional because, well, first of all, it's easy, it's super thin, and it can fit in every kind of bag that I carry, whether it's a tiny little clutch, one of my little clear bags when we go to concerts, even in a giant tote, or just shoved in my back pocket. Although I don't recommend doing that, it's not the safest option. It's a really nice way to have a more affordable foray into the luxury brands. Obviously, this is expensive, but it is nowhere near the price of a full-size handbag. Now on to lifestyle. I've mentioned this before, but I need to mention it again. One, because we have a lot of new people here. Two, because I especially appreciate these when I'm traveling. I have been using either CBD or CBN gummies at night to help me not just fall asleep, but stay asleep for well over a year now, I think. And I started, they're all from the Trusted Lab. I started with their CBD gummies that have melatonin in them, and I very much like them. But when the CBN gummies came out, I switched over to these. They do not have melatonin, and I find these are a little more effective for me. It all is personal preference, but I take one of the 150 milligram Goodnight gummies. I do have a discount code. It's just Marnie, my name. Gets you 10% off everything site-wide, whether it's a one-time purchase, you sign up for their subscriptions. It works on all the things. It might be stackable with other sales they're having on. Give that a shot. But this is what I use, and they're tasty as well. I'll show you what they look like. I'm not going to take one or I will be sleeping soon. I just have found as I've gotten older, it's just harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. This is their shape. Aren't they fun? And they taste like candy. So it's kind of like my little dessert before I go to sleep. I keep these in my nightstand, pop one in right before I settle in for bed. They have a bunch of other products. I'm a big fan of their CBD treats for dogs. Our 2 out of our 3 dogs get anxiety around fireworks and thunderstorms, so those come in handy. They have a whole new wellness line. They've added some new stuff to that. So if you're interested, click on the link. It'll get you to the site and you can look around. Okay, number 2, my Walmart Plus membership. Now, I'm laughing because I know I do a lot of sponsored stuff for Walmart, but I'm laughing because I joined Walmart Plus. I got the membership. I paid the full price for it because I'm a Walmart shopper regardless if they pay me to do it or not. And I'm laughing because then all of a sudden I see all these influencers that I knew didn't have the membership suddenly doing these sponsored posts for them. They have come to since love them as well. But I'm like, how come they're not asking me to do it? Like, I'm a legitimate Walmart Plus member. Like, I just signed up because I wanted it. And it was like, I don't know how many months went by before I just randomly got an offer for a sponsored Instagram post for Walmart Plus. And I just laughed about it. We use it constantly. The free shipping is quite helpful considering how much I order from there. We use it for our weekly, sometimes bi-weekly grocery delivery. Honestly, got us both through COVID. My husband and I both came down with COVID Labor Day weekend. We were useless for like 2 weeks. We just had stuff constantly sent to the house since there's no minimum charge. I'm talking everything from groceries like soup and ginger ale and thermometers. So handy. Then they started adding more stuff. Anyway, we use it all the time, like legit, especially because when we travel, we drive. So the morning that we're driving home from somewhere, I'll get on the app and like place our grocery order for later that afternoon. It's fantastic. So love that. Speaking of Walmart, I got these last year. They released new patterns, so I got another one. The Better Homes and Garden Cozy Throw. Oh my gosh, this is looking blue on my screen. This is a gray. They're amazing. These blow the Barefoot Dreams ones out of the water. They just do, and they're like, what are they, $25, $20? Tons of colors, tons of prints. Buy them all. Buy them all. Keep them in a closet. Hand them out as gifts. I'm not even kidding you. They're that good. They are amazing. I just got invited to a favorite things holiday party, and I need to get 3 of something, and I think it's going to be that. If I can find 3, I'm just going to order them, have them sent to the house. What am I saying? Okay, next. This is random, but you've been asking about a makeup mirror. So I had bought, I'm going to hold it at an angle so you can see it. I had bought the Ricky Loves Ricky, which is a stupid name, skinny mirror as my travel mirror, but then I decided I liked it so much that I started using it on my vanity, but I didn't love the stand. The travel stand is fine, but I didn't love it for everyday use. And then I found this stand that you buy separately, which is also annoying, but I have to say it's fantastic. You can adjust the height by spinning this. The acrylic base is pretty. Alrighty, we're almost done. I know this is a longer one, but I love catching up with you guys. So the last of my lifestyle favorites for the month of October are my flowers from Cultivate and Bloom. So here's the story. I love fresh flowers. I always forget to buy them. It's just one of those things, and I usually just grab them from the grocery store. Well, a friend of mine from back when I was a football mom, when my boys were in high school, she was the head football mom. She ended up starting her own floral design business, and it has just exploded. And yes, it is based here in San Antonio, but they deliver nationwide. And these are the most beautiful, unique bouquets I have ever seen, like ever. And I got my first one this month, and it made me feel so good to see them sitting there. It made me smile. And you can buy them as one-offs. You can sign up for a subscription. They're really cool. And I really love that another woman that I know from just being a mom started this amazing company after her original career, after being done raising her kids, and is now doing this. And I know she's older, so after 50, just started this huge business. I think it's outstanding. All right, this got really long. I need to just do like an Instagram live or a YouTube live where we can just sit and chit chat because I kind of miss doing that. Let me know if you're interested in either or both of those formats below. Thanks for hanging out today with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you are all doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.